So I wanted to do a video on the Ford F-150 Power Boost because there's a lot of videos online where people of questionable IQs start making videos that tell people that these things kind of suck and they don't get the gas miles they're supposed to. And they'll drive down the highway a little bit and, you know, make a decision based upon, like, you know, a 25-mile loop. I mean, I understand that's for the sake of brevity, but I'm a regular guy. I'm not, you know, I race in a national ATV off-road series, and I travel the country quite a bit, and so I figured I'd show people what sort of real-world gas mileage you get. So my first trip was 600 and something miles with an ATV in the bed, and it cost me $127 to fill up the tank. Trip 2 is from Indiana, and I'm going to New Hampshire. So I've gone 739 miles on one tank of gas. It's mostly been highway, and I've been doing right around 70. I slowed down to make this video. So I've spent 14 hours driving. I got 29 miles of electric because like I said, I've been on the highway the entire time, and I'm averaging 26. So this truck is a 2022 EcoBoost with 2,300 miles on it, and it's a two-wheel drive Lariat. It's mildly loaded, and it's a 6.5 foot bed. So let's see. There's the overall fuel economy for the truck since I left Virginia. So I went to Virginia to Indiana, from Indiana, and I'm on my way to New Hampshire. So I've been since I left the hotel this morning. I've been in the truck for 2 hours 14 minutes. The overall trip, this loop that I'm doing from Virginia to New Hampshire, from Virginia to Indiana to New Hampshire, then back to Philadelphia, is averaging right around 23 miles per gallon. And keep in mind, anybody who lives in Virginia, you have to go, if you're going west, you got to go, well, it depends on where you are in Virginia, but where I was working at, I had to go over to the mountains in West Virginia. But on flat road, from Indiana towards New Hampshire, it's been 26 miles per gallon, and then if I really tried to hypermile, or if I did the speed limit the entire time, I think I could get over 800 miles to the tank. Because right there with the distance to eat and with the total miles that I've traveled, you can definitely get 800 miles to the tank. I mean, that's really good for a 30 gallon tank. So anyway, that's it. Like, the Power Boost is the truth. You know, I know it costs a premium, but I mean, it was really nice only filling up once. I filled up once over a let's see, how many miles was this? 1,300 mile trip. So in theory, I mean, that's pretty good. So it's based upon your driving habits and stuff. Anyway, the numbers on the truck are 25-25. I haven't tested it in the city yet, but when I get to Philly, I guarantee I will. So sorry about the poor production value of this video, but that's figured you'd want to see the gauges in real time. So anyway, buy the Power Boost. It's a great truck.